Listen, guys, I do know that really at this point it's up to them to settle their their issue going on right now. But I still feel like if they're being stupid about it, that I should be able to help as the friend, right? Yeah, I'm supposed to be there to support and whatnot, but what better way to support than just fucking helping more? You know what I mean? Like, that's the true support. Like, get them to actually, like, just sit down and fucking talk through it rather than emotions going crazy. And I get it, that'd be hard, but still, I could do it. By locking them in a room and making sure no one goes anywhere. Bursting through the doors to the lab because the sight of Kyoko is the first thing that meets my eyes. Her face still sullen as she sits atop a desk, eyes pointed toward the floor. A look of thought, yet similarly one of sadness. Her silky brown hair now flowing down her shoulders, having swapped from her typical sporty look. Seeing her bask in the setting sun, it's hard to muster up any word of consolidation. Kyoko? Is it all right for me to come on in?
You're a member, after all.
Okay. Stepping forward, her crystalled eyes meet my own as I peer toward a sea of chocolate. Sweet, yet somehow still so soured.
You want to know, right? You want to know everything.
I do, but I also do know everything. That's only if you want to. At least we'll be able to hear her side of it for once.
I used to be on the athletics team.
Mm-hmm.
I was good too, but
Oh.
they wouldn't let me run anymore.
Oh. Come here. Let's just... I've heard.
She told you?
Most of it, yes.
I figured. But can't you see why I can't forgive her?
I could, but I can also see why you can forgive her. Damn, I should say that. Come on, be smooth like me.
Bragging to my friend about how she got me kicked from the team. Do you see how nice that is?
She wasn't bragging.
What was she doing?
She was fucking crying. Dude, he said it! She was crying. Taking a step back, Kyoko stares toward me in confusion, taking another breath before I can give her an opportunity to speak. Why would she come back for you? Why would she stand before you if she didn't miss you? Damn, I'm doing the work that I wanted to last time. I don't know what went on in your lives, how close you two really were, but I sure as hell know that Naomi still wants you in hers. How painful it is for her, for you. This entire evening, evident enough of the power that heart has in ambition. My own ambitions having been skewered, all I want is in this moment is to achieve the dream Naomi couldn't grasp on her own. I want her to be happy again. See, look at this work! She just wanted you to win because you were her friend.
You really think so?
I know so. Her voice strained. Kyoko looks back towards me, eyes sharp, a complete contrast to her usual cute and upbeat allure. Of course I do. Naomi, she's hurt too. I don't think she can forgive herself either. You were best friends after all. Finishing her brief pause, she aims her eyes toward me once again, glossed with a hint of teardrops as she slowly parts her quivering, flushed lips.
It might take some time, but I'll try it. I'll try to accept her.
With a sigh of relief, I look back towards Kyoko with a smile. The troubles of the past settled. The lives of these girls now given a sliver of opportunity to get set back on path. A path together, forward to the future. Maybe I just want to see Naomi more often too. Maybe, considering we've been doing all the decisions and whatnot for her, which led us down this path. Thank God I said something. Damn, I'm good. Oh, thank fuck. Oh, okay. I was like, running together. Man, I don't know about running. I'm a very, I can run fast when food's involved, but... God damn it. Oh, Act 2. How many acts are in the game? I would guess like three or four, since we're on 3. I don't know. I mean, it feels like we're like wrapping at least this problem up, right? That's what it feels like. The school gates, a barrier to the newfound world I've grown to know, skims through my vision as I pass by. Students filling the space around B, spanning far and wide as nonchalant melody of nature and chatter greets my ears. Wiping sleep from my tear ducts, the thoughts of yesterday cross my mind once again as I keep my eyes pierced on the doors before me. Pierced! The entrance to what'll hopefully turn out to be a path to rekindling the broken bonds between two different yet very similar girls. Two oxymoronic hearts, given a new chance to be together again. Please.
I see you as a friend too. It's been hard for me to say that.
See, we have tamed the soon.
But it's true. No jokes this time. Most people, they just want me for my looks, my talents, my anything.
And I'm just here.
Nobody wants me. For me.
Yep. The tightness of Naomi's embrace lingers on my mind. Her tears, her breathing, her smile. The moment of happiness bursting from the depths of her heart. An unforgettable moment in the history and the story of our friendship. The story of a girl torn out of her friendship and thrust into a new, unforgiving life, only to find her path back to where she can finally be herself again. A path I want to join her on. Damn. Skirting my way through the corridor, the usual morning crowds, obstacles on the road toward class. The warmth of the sunlight piercing through the panes of glass along the hall hits my cheek in a familiar rhythmic fashion. My day-to-day life, however changing, but still keeping the basic fundamentals I'd honestly miss.
Oi! You cheeky git!
What'd you just call me? Why are you British? What? Oh, bloody hell! Wait, blimey! No, that's Australian and British. I can't. When I try to do British, I turn Australian. When I go Australian, I go British. I can't. They're almost the same. Just like all Americans are the same. Standing beside the doors to class, a small girl leans against the wall with a fierce expression. Her eyes pointed toward me like daggers as she continuously maintains a cute yet threatening pout. How do you threateningly pout? What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. I just felt like saying that.
Just felt like going British? Closing the gap between us, Kyoko stands with a now happy expression as she raises her hands triumphantly, almost as if she's proud of her antics. Yet, despite it now being commonplace, the same heartfelt smile finds its way onto my face as my cheeks raise diligently in response. You been waiting for me, or?
No. Well, not long anyway. I wanted to tell you something.
What's that? The emotions of yesterday still hovering above us. The expression on her face is distinctly hard to read. Her cheeks flustered, eyes shied away. It's almost as if she's embarrassed. Saving my own breath, Kyoko's own sound out before me, pumping the valves of my heart as timidity flows between us.
Thank you.
Oh, this... For what? Almost annoyed, Kyoko maintains her rosy cheeks as she pouts toward me once again, this time shorter than the last.
For what you have done with Naomi.
No problem.
It's not like I didn't think about forgiving her.
I assumed you just kind of went off the rails yesterday. At the end of the day, the importance of their relationship was evident from the start. Kyoko, too, held the same feelings Naomi wanted to protect. A set of feelings they both wanted to feel once again, because I love feeling feelings. Well, it's okay. Really, it is. Ruffling her skirt as she adjusts her stance, Kyoko continues peering in my direction. A look of content remains glazed across her face as she sniffles slightly. The long period of woe now open to a brighter future.
It's not just okay. It's great. I want to make it back to you. I'll buy you a juice at lunch.
After everything I've done, you'll buy me juice. You know what? I'm never gonna not accept some juice.
That's nothing in comparison. But it's a start.
Okay, at least she acknowledges that's not enough. Smiling diligently before me, the feelings in my own heart well up at the sight of her happiness. A cute smile beaming in the morning sunlight as the first bell rings for class. Yeah, my chair. It feels, in itself a treasure at the end of our long journey. And the beginning of another together. Are we gonna have, like, scenes where they're actually interacting as friends this time? Like, in this act? Oh, that'd be great. With a flustered heartbeat, a smile of my own makes its way back to her as I return her warmth. Their problems seemingly behind them. Seeing her like this is enough to make my heart skip a beat. The times we've spent together fixing their problems, now deeply rooted and sprouting to a world filled with new possibilities. I want to enjoy it. The bell chiming from above, the time to start class has diligently arrived. The brief separation of friends, with Kyoko in the front and me only slightly behind. Sitting as we idly wait for our duties to be over, to speak freely once again. Morning sunlight striking us, a mutual pair of smiles is all we need to mark our brief farewell as we head into class side by side. It's barely even farewell, we're still in the same class. A once boring life now filled with an eccentric type of joy, and a once woeful life now being rebuilt as she climbs up the path to happiness. 2 students of class 3-1. There it is. Passers by to anyone else, yet still 2 friends. This is just gonna skip the... Oh, Jesus, no.
So, class, I'm expecting full attendance next week. I can't have young minds slacking off in this day and age.
I hate full attendance.
Make sure to bring your homework in on time, too.
No! Our now accustomed economics teacher now gripped by his own lethargy. The class lets out a sigh of relief in response as the lunch break steams ahead. Oh. Groups of friends converging together, hustling through the room to get together. Luckily enough, the cute and eccentric bundle of knowledge still remained slumped on her desk as I joined the crowds traversing the room. Are you okay?
Of course I'm okay. Why wouldn't I be?
You just fell asleep, didn't you?
I'm a diligent student. Why would I do that?
Because you don't need to, like, actually learn any of this because you already know it. Well, yesterday it takes out of all of us. The event's still fresh in my mind. The pains in our hearts are only just beginning to soothe. Their desire to be together again now sprouted. Do you want to go get some lunch or something?
I asked you a question. But sure. I'd like that.
Completely disregard that question. With Naomi? Hold on. Hey, oh, I'm glad he said that.
It couldn't hurt.
Yes.
After all,
Yes.
I want to make things right again, too.
Yes, I'm glad he fucking said that. Then it's settled. I just didn't call her up. The uneasiness in her voice a given. A heavy heart now thrust to forgive and forget the sorrows staining their past, to focus on the happiness they both sought. Her peachy lips trembling slightly as nervousness flows from within her. A girl caught up in the tangibility of her own emotions, touched by each other's desire to rebuild the bonds they once knew. To make an omelet, you gotta break some eggs. And that's gonna be a very delicious omelet. Even if it's hard for her, she wants to be friends with Naomi again. Good. Oh, yes! Yes! Oh, damn it. I was hoping I could just call Kyoko anyway. Can I, hit the... Okay, I'll call. Hold on. Let me just... Hold on. Dialing her number, I stare towards the picture of her oddly cheerful face on the screen before me. A sight of happiness, contrasting the tear-soaked face of yesterday. I'd be lying if I say it didn't look beautiful.
What do you want?
God damn.
Oh, it's just you.
That's certainly a warm hello.
What did you expect?
I expected a warm hello. I can't really say I was expecting anything different. Despite her wanting to change, she's still her usual self.
How was last night?
What? What do you mean?
The hug, you idiot. Did you like it?
You're damn right. It's not that I didn't, but... Oh, I love... Oh, no. God damn it. I kind of want to do this one, though. I should probably do this one, but why not have a little bit of fun, right? Like, we're friends now. I could tease her a little bit. You know what? I'm doing it. It was good. Fuck you, game! You didn't even let me be weird. Perhaps a more generic response is the best thing to go for in the end.
I'm glad.
Damn it! It didn't let me! What is this bullshit?
Do you want to go get some lunch? It's not like I'm doing anything.
We just ditch Kyoko? Damn, that'd be fucked up. I was just about to ask you the same thing. Her nervousness apparent through her sharp breaths and stutters. I can't help but imagine her sheepish expression as she tries her best to maintain her usual brash attitude.
How nice of you.
I know, I'm pretty great. Is that sarcasm?
Just a little bit.
This bitch.
I'll meet you in the cafeteria soon. I just have to finish changing. I beat my personal best, you know.
Did you now? So she was doing something after all.
Bring Kyoko.
Hey, there it is. Hanging up abruptly, the line falls silent as the feeling of the cool glass screen against my face becomes more prominent. I'm surprised she said that, just right off the bat, because she doesn't know anything about Kyoko wanting to, do anything past, or, you know, what... Sometimes. Hanging up abruptly. Why am I reading it again? I thought I clicked. Brain, work! With a pouty face peering toward me, I guess Kyoko couldn't help overhearing our conversation. Just as I slide my phone back into its usual place in my pocket, chimes ring out once again as I bring it to my ear in disdain.
I forgot to say, but thank you.
No problem. Once again leaving me with silence, I stare back at the screen, expecting her to call any second. Kyoko too joining in as she continues to looking on quizzically. She's coming.
That's good to hear.
Analyzing the look plastered upon Kyoko's face, themes of anxiety and nervousness shine out to me as she pouts in disdain once again. Disdain. Whether she likes being stared at or not, it's clear that the emotions inside her are still fluttering around her heart. We should probably get going. We do want to get the nice food, right? What with the canteen being a first come first served battleground.
Right.
Dude, I'd be beating all their ass for some food. Not even gonna lie. I love food way too much. Trotting to my side, the happiness inside her beams from her smile as her lips glisten under the light. The trembling once bestowed upon them now calmed as her quivering is inhibited by her own ambition, the desire to make things right again. Let's see how this is going to turn out. It'll probably go right. It'll probably go good. Swinging the cafeteria doors open, the smells of freshly cooked food wasps toward us. The sound of bustling students trying to get some ringing out alongside. An abnormally large number of students, too. As if the day I had to eat food with the school's most iconic students was the day people stopped doing packed lunches.
Is she here?
A flustered look now coating her pale face. It's almost as if she didn't expect her to be here at all. Crimson now racing to her cheeks as she's blushing meekly under the ceiling, strewn lights. Her breath almost unsteady. Did you not expect her to be?
No, I did. But as scientists, you have to expect the unexpected.
I'll go with that.
Anyway, food.
That's what I say every day. Taking no spare moment to end our conversation normally, Kyoko shies her way over to the queue, in almost complete contrast to her apt desire to be fed. Looking at her from this angle, it's clear to see why she fit the bill as an athlete. Just way as if I hadn't seen enough of her body as it is. You've literally seen all of it except the nudie bits.
What are you waiting for? Come on.
Oh, all right. I guess now's not the time. Skipping her way further down the line, I trail behind Kyoko as the sounds of weak conversation resonates through the wisps of people behind. An idle way of passing the time as I wait to be served.
Hey, did you hear about the new beef sandwiches they're doing here?
Oh, beef sandwiches.
What? That's crazy. Who would think that imported beef would sweep the country just over one school in Tokyo?
Oh,
It's not even Japanese.
shut up. Food's food. The chatter quickly quells out as the line slowly inches forward. Kyoko grabs herself a tray with an assortment of treats and a hot meal, as if she's indulging in this a bit too much.
I'll find us a place to sit, okay?
I'm concerned about Naomi's non-existence. Sure. Why am I always stuttering? I should just be like, sure, man. It's not often I get the chance to have lunch with a girl as cute as her, and what with Naomi coming along, the chances are surely bound to be reduced. I can almost feel the envious gazes against my back, a sense of dread quickly washing over afterward.
Hey, will you hurry up? Jeez.
Fuck you! I gotta pick out a lot of food! Oh, snatching my own tray with haste, another similar strewn platter of food, I hurry behind Kyoko to join her at one of the few empty tables in the hall.
Do you mind if I sit here too?
Okay, so she is here. I was getting rather concerned that for whatever reason she wasn't gonna show up. Because she was like, I'm gonna go get changed. Oh shit, I got tied in my own clothing. Help. Oh, sure.
You could be a little more enthusiastic.
Hey! Naomi? Her voice quickly clicking in my mind, aided by Kyoko's flustered face as her eyes shy away to the side, cheeks aglow in a rosy shade. The situation has now become fairly obvious.
You wanted to eat lunch with me, right? So, here I am.
Ta-da! I did. The events of yesterday still trace in her voice, an expression of her expression and Kyoko's too. None of us exactly sure know how to continue as we bask in this newfound awkwardness of a trio. The only sounds to break the silence: Naomi's chair skirting backward. Ah, like this. Yeah. And Kyoko's faint nibbles on her biscuit. Man, this is awkward. It's clear one of us is going to have to take that step forward to get the future we've all been after. A fucking friendship restored! So, Kyoko, why'd you create the science club anyway?
Haven't you already asked me this?
Shut up, I'm trying to make conversation here. Both girls' eyes now lock toward me. It's clear from the glint of sweat masking their faces that they're both equally as nervous as me and as each other. I'm not sure.
I've always found the world interesting. It's what I wanted to do. But someone thought I'd be better at athletics instead.
Seemingly for the first time today, Kyoko points her eyes toward Naomi. Somebody! A look of content within them, as if her feelings have once again been let loose within her swirly chocolate eyes.
What? It was because you were good at it. Why would I let that talent go to waste?
You're not supposed to shout at someone when you compliment them.
That was a compliment?
Retreating away shyly, both girls sheepishly divert their gazes away from one another as they both light up in fervorous embarrassment.
I always used to think that you were great.
Listen to her.
Really?
Remaining flustered, Kyoko trails off into the ongoing silence, the aura even more awkward than before as the ice between their hearts slowly begins to melt. How's about we all do something tomorrow? Like spend time together, you know? Oh, as easy it is for the words to just flow out the tip of my tongue. It's just as easy for their expressions to really snap into shock as they both peer toward me in bewilderment.
What?
Their sprites are together. Oh, that wasn't the response I was expecting.
It's not like I'll be doing anything else.
Baka.
I mean, we'd be spending time together anyway. In the club.
I'm the perfect wingman. Both girls look shyly toward one another before fixating themselves on me with weak smiles plastered on their faces. Despite them being shallow, they're the smiles I cherish, the smiles that send flutters throughout my heart. Well, it's settled then. Lunch is about to end anyway, just in time.
But I haven't finished.
Well, you better hurry. Now he's like, I haven't even eaten yet. The walls between them falling. My lunch break ends to the sight of two once lost girls now engaged in positivities as they both laugh and giggle. Our journey still incomplete, but slowly and surely their bonds will form once again.
I have to go anyway. I left my bag in the locker room.
It's like their hands, their bonds are like doing grabby hands at each other, but not quite just yet, you know? Standing up swiftly, almost pushed by her prior nervousness, Naomi's hair sways glamorously under the light. Her expression warm, contrasts the previous air of coldness I'd first received from her.
I enjoyed spending time with you.
Pointing her eyes toward me, as if to direct the statement itself, Naomi brushes her hair with her fingers as she looks back toward Kyoko. This time, a rosy complexion nestled upon her cheeks, something far prettier than tears.
Oh, see you tomorrow.
Still trying to combat her timidity, Kyoko stands from her chair with her hands clutched against her chest, keeping them close to her heart. Our break coming to a close, a wave of content washes over me as I take another look at the girls before me. An image of shattered hearts, broken bonds, and tears coating their faces now replaced with something more delightful. A picture of a better future as their history as friends brings them back together once again. I'm just that work, man. I put in so much work in this single episode, dude. What a hero. What a heroic champion is what I'm saying. Sitting in the midst of the sunlit classroom. Specks of dust float through the air. My gaze shifting away from whoever it was who taught this class and to the various happenings around the room. Others, like me, more engaged in their own thoughts and prospects than paying heed to whatever it is Mr. Kimura is on about.
Remember, class, I will be expecting 100% effort in tomorrow's class.
No.
We have class tomorrow.
What? Did you forget already? It's not like I enjoy being here either.
Damn. None of us do. Even Kyoko, a girl so diligently engrossed in the world of academia. A league above the kids' stuff. Us mongrels that are taught on a day-to-day basis. It would be good to have an answer to seemingly any problem at the back of my mind. Despite our problems seemingly settled, moving forward together can't be as easy as I'd like to imagine. With class now coming to an end and an encore nowhere on the horizon, I join many others in the act of rising from my seat. Oh, the bones pop! Setting my eyes on my next destination, toward Kyoko's desk and out the door. Or rather, instead, dragged along by the spontaneous events of a familiar face, bursting through the door ahead.
Yo,
Oh.
is this the right class? I'm sorry for being late.
God damn it.
What? You're not even in this class. That and class is over anyway. Shouldn't you be wearing a shirt too?
Nope.
What's wrong with a jacket? The abs always have to be on display. Who doesn't want to flaunt their hard work?
I wouldn't. I mean, I just don't like being exposed.
Me! This is against the code of conduct. You're going to have to see the principal about this.
Damn.
Nah, you're overreacting. It's just a bit of skin. Oh, it's you.
Here we go. Setting his eyes on me, Ken strides past the now lengthy line of students, eagerly waiting to leave in frustration. Well, with the door being blocked and all. Hey.
What? That wasn't much of a warm welcome.
We've met once. Oh, I was just a bit set back by your sudden arrival, that's all.
It's cool. You're a cool dude. Most of the other guys in the gym are a bit jealous, you know?
Well, that's because I'm friends with Naomi, who's like the toppiest top of the school, so.
You have been hanging with Naomi quite a lot after all.
Yeah, it's... Do you really need to say it out loud? When Naomi's standing, anyone can be an enemy, guy or girl.
Oh, of course. I'd be flattered if people were jealous of me. Not because of these bad boys, but because it means I've achieved something.
Did you just flex mid-sentence? Pointing toward his pecs, nipples barely covered by his gym jacket, Ken beams brightly with a smile I can only describe as content. I guess knowing you have something others don't is a little rewarding, but isn't that just showing off?
Nah. Anyway, I should probably be off. I don't get paid by the hour to be here, you know?
The hell? What? You came here on your own accord. I don't...
You're right. I'll see you around.
What the shit? Strutting off then to the corridor, Ken makes a stylish exit as his eyes scan the room one last time. Hopefully he's preying on someone other than me to become friends with.
Who is that?
I barely know. Kyoko!
Yes, it's me.
Ta-da! Standing behind me with an almost demonic pout. Damn, a demonic pout? Kyoko glares toward me with passion, looking over me in an interrogating manner like I was some sort of plaything of her for her own meandering mind. What? How'd you get here so fast? I could have sworn she was still sitting at the front of the class.
You didn't answer my question.
I'd really never answer your questions. He's just some guy. I don't really know him that well. Jeez, goddamn.
Alright. Anyway, shouldn't we get going to the club?
God, she was like so sensitive. Yeah, we probably should. Standing complacently behind the door. The occasional classmate skirting past us, leaving for the day. Kyoko wipes away the timidity off her face. A smile quickly in its place. Our footsteps in harmony. The two of us join the diminishing scurry to leave as the calamity in the corridor greets us. The usual sights of students bustling past one another, all with their sights set on concluding their days. Another mark on the ongoing calendars that guide us through our daily lives.
Stop looking at me like that. You're always lost in thought.
Yeah, 'cause I have the thoughts of a goddamn fucking philosopher or some shit. And you aren't? You're the one who's always acing tests.
It's because I study.
Almost in fury, Kyoko raises her arms to her chest, characteristically. Another one of her typical pouts shot in my direction. It's cute, and it's just one of the things keeping me by her side. One of them. Even now, her problems are seemingly disappearing before us. With the walk down the corridor coming to a close, the two of us idle outside the labs, caressed by sunlight as a moment of silence passes. Life beyond the windows continuing to play a hopeless, yet somehow captivating tune. The sounds of the world that we're only a small part of.
So, this has kind of become a routine, huh?
Pretty much. Well, it is the club room after all.
I mean, me and you.
Oh, Jesus. What else do you expect? We're the only members. It's not as if the club doesn't have its qualities. After all, she did buy a bunch of soda to give out to prospecting recruits.
I don't know, but I like it.
Resting her hand against against the handle, her pale skin shining under the sunlight seeping through the windows behind us, Kyoko slides open the door once again. Our club activities are now officially underway as the two of us step inside, one after another, yet somehow still together, and me still not actually helping her with anything in terms of experiments. As she steps into the center of the room, Kyoko's hair sways gently under the spell of her own motion as she stands, eyes focused on the window before her brain. Scenes of nature filling the view as I join her in looking outside, before the tune of her voice diverted my attention back towards the winsome girl I've come to know.
Thank you for earlier. I didn't know how to feel at first, but seeing you go such lengths, it really means a lot.
Naomi?
Of course it's about Naomi.
She just punches me playfully. Breaking her gentle solemnness, Kyoko pulls yet another face toward me as she stands firm in a stance of mock anger. Huh. Did I just, Well, thanks for the gratitude. It's not like I wanted to. Now I'm the soon. Oh, I didn't expect more giggles. There we go. Yeah, that's the stuff. Bursting out into a giggle, Kyoko keeps her eyes towards me as she stifles her laughter with her hands, albeit poorly. It's a cherishable sight.
I really want to be friends with her again. I've made up my mind.
Well, good thing we're all going to be hanging out, even after what she did.
You said it yourself, didn't you? She wants me back in her life. We're friends, right?
Yeah. Right. The pieces falling together. A future with their happiness in reach is now inevitable. Two hearts determined to repave the bonds that lie between them. These bonds!
Anyway, shouldn't we be doing an experiment? What are you just standing there for?
It's literally what I do in here. Rushing to a nearby chair, the somehow established resting spot of her lab coat, Kyoko sheathes herself in white with haste, a symbol of her purity wrapped over her as her smile shines across the room. one of happiness and newfound content, stabbing at my heart with like a knife as I can't bear to look away. It's enjoyable. It's what we've all been after. I'm probably still not going to be doing, like I said, I knew I was going to be helping. I never fucking help with the goddamn science club. But you know what I did help with? Getting their friendship back together. Yeah, it wouldn't have happened without me. Fuck all of you. I knew I needed to put in more work to actually get it going, and guess what? I was right. It ended up going just fine once I actually started saying shits.